Men. There we go.
EA Sports, within the game. Boom! They put a big hit on him, and he lets it fall out of his hand. Yeah, my 11 middle linebackers are pretty fucking good.
Might as well take this, dude. Yeah. Oh, I got all these people? Okay. I'm pretty sure I got my Ditka. Calvin Johnson. John Madden. Defensive tackle. What the fuck is going on? I got good corners.
Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have the ball on your own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Vic goes play action. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll have this across midfield. And inside the 45.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Open man downfield is Johnson. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 43 yards. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Don't allow 30 yards. Don't allow 2 first downs.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're leading by 6 points, but your opponent has the ball just across midfield as we get set here, 1st and 10. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Thanks.
On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks it right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Play action now, Vic. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Pass Richmond scored a touchdown.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
Lions now as they get set on 1st and 10. First play, first throw coming for Vick. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 55 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Don't allow a first down and get a sack. Wow, this is going to be rough. The get a sack shit's annoying. The fumble shit's worse.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're leading by 6 points, but your opponent has the ball just across midfield, and it's 1st and 10. He's got it to the 43 here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields now to throw. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Running left, Montgomery.
What?
And he will
He
cross
shouldn't
the
have got
30
anything.
down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. To throw is Fields. This complete to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Now Fields. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. Montgomery back to the ground. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try and run right on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here.
To count as a
2
sack
yards
or...
the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
I didn't get a sack, though, so apparently that pick counts. Before the ball carrier move.
cheer. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play.
Oh, Vic's throw intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over here on the INT. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's a play fake. Now Vic. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for KC, and even 60 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available. Or ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cock 19. Cock 19.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. A big play there for KC. 59 yards. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, Lynch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. They'll try to throw it here. Vic. Flush to his right. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
1st down, the run with Lynch. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Get a 1st down. I gotta get a stiff one. I gotta run. Fucking stiff arm, bro.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 2nd quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Who? This is Holmes.
A run now
This
with
is fast
Holmes.
as fuck.
Room here to run.
I don't know who this guy is.
Past midfield, almost to the
Fast as
before being taken down.
fuck. Priest Holmes. 98 run. Dude, this dude's fast as fuck.
Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Do I still have that, dude? I don't think so.
Hey folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw right away is Vic. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of it.
Fuck.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Michael Vick. And he'll find Hall. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
Wow.
61 yards. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
I was supposed to score a touchdown.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Vic to throw it. It's in.
Okay.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Dante Hall, 62 yards. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated.
Two-ball
Savor the
passes
victory,
and
if
a
only
juke.
for a moment, because you know there's all...
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all even at 16 apiece. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. From the gun, Vic. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Vic will look to throw on 1st down.
Bruh.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Eluding the pressure right. Vic into the slide, and he's got the 1st. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes. Now the Chiefs offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Now here's Vic. Complete. Jefferson the target. Finding room at midfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A 1st down throw coming for Vic. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
To throw again on second down. Vick firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Mike Ditka from 17 yards out. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 40, and it's 1st and 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll go option on second down, right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 42 yards. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the second quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're leading by 6 points. Your opponent has the football on their own 45-yard line. 1st and long. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Shotgun snap to Locke. He's going to get this underneath to Dallas. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on. Charles Davis, as always. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Dude, his offensive line, fucking crazy.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Cunningham. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Now Cunningham. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
No.
Oh, Johnson.
Damn.
Nice grab. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Cunningham. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Woodson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard
It's
line.
fucking bullshit.
So cancel the interception.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but it's all for naught.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham.
Dude.
Again, it's Johnson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run. This is Holmes. And he is into the end zone.
Oh, he did that
for a
Holmes, dude.
touchdown. Priest Holmes taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Fulk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
It's going to cost
Fulk
you.
now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Deion
They'll
Sanders.
elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Dude, everyone on his defense is a fucking star.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground.
This
And
ain't
nothing
rough,
much
dude.
materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as
this
he
is
releases
so
it.
shit,
And that'll
dude.
fall incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They take a shot downfield there, and it winds up falling incomplete.
But they certainly in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
4th down, Vic.
Dude. Okay.
Doesn't matter, he still catches it. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll
The
keep
fact that I
clock
can't
alive.
throw a fucking pass is crazy.
To throw, Vic. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now Vic on 4th down.
Dude, this shit
Here
is
he lost the ball.
crazy.
And the offense will recover, but it won't make
Fuck
much
this shit. Shit's stupid.
So it's on Steam. Probably not shit. Like usual.